Já vai começar. Essa música. Eu meio que já tenho um jogo salvo, mas tem muito tempo que eu joguei ele. Vou começar do começo e terminar do final. Hã? Aquela... Eu esqueci de ligar as legendas.
And my father's fathers
Tá bom.
failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
Tá bom.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth,
E
and
mudo
rejecting
também.
of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Alguém vai se ferrar nessa história. Fique pra cá.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Esse cara tem asma.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
E essa mulher peituda aí?
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh?
Pô, nem pra ajudar o cara, só ficar rindo.
Stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly.
Parece petróleo.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
Só segurou.
I think we're in trouble!
What you say?
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Esse jogo aí tá com textura de Play 1, mano.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Pô, ele tava desesperado e de repente aparece ele olhando, tipo...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, The two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a
Tá algo de errado com esse olho aí.
bathtub with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage.
Caraca,
But he
a sandália
lives
do
far
cara.
to the north. Far, far
Dois
to
tocos
the
de
north.
madeira.
Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You
Esse
can't
monte
just
de
walk
ovinho
through
espalhado aí é o
But you
quê?
could fly over it if
Opa.
you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Ok, man. Deixa eu só ver as opções aqui. Que eu esqueci de ligar. Oh, great. Ninguém lembra que existe português. Nem que fosse de Portugal. Hints? No. Não tem como ligar a legenda? É isso mesmo? Ah, então tá bom. Pra mim tanto faz. Está me dando vagas lembranças de Banjo-Kazooie. Eu tô pensando na real, por que ele tá chovendo e aqui não tá? Como é que eu tô vendo? O que eu posso fazer aqui? Ah tá, tem um geyser ali. Entendi. Isso aqui não dá pra fazer nada. Vou pegar esses ovinhos. Peguei alguma coisa. Talvez eu devesse ligar os hints, né? Porque... Não. Ah. Eu joguei bem pouco desse jogo, então não lembro de mais nada. Que é isso?
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Ah, tá.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Ok. Se você deixar um monte de caixa aqui cheio de drone. Eita. Isso tá bem bom de casa.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Cala a boca.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Parece perigoso. Eita, rapaz. Tá loucaço. Caraca, o que tá acontecendo?
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Eu percebi. Tem alguma coisa pra cá? Yeah! Ele disse que era só isso. Essa câmera tá invertida. Ele assim corre meio sabão. Você não tem controle. Porta precursora.
While channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Ah, bom.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Show. Agora sim. Abre a porta. Pega o pedaço de quebra-cabeça.
Good work. The Blue Eco caused the door to open.
Sei que ele ia morrer eletrocutado.
Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Alrighty. Susto. Fogo de artifício aqui.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Eu sei que isso aqui era um tambor pra tipo, tu bater e pular mais alto, sabe?
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Você já veio tarde, já que eu já tô fazendo isso desde o início. Corta caminho. A fase acabou, né? Tipo, só treinamento. Acho que é agora que o jogo vai começar.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
And no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamp. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Quando você quer dizer all of you, é tipo nós dois?
Some brave adventurers you two are.
Cala a boca, velho.
Ready and without clearing my blocked eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys. Now, get moving!
E... fazer nada não.
He'll just never be like his uncle.
Eita! Cai não.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grab Zoomer?
Calma lá, cara.
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Já meio que esqueci de tudo que ela falou. Que é isso aqui? Parede invisível. Nada aqui. Impressão minha ou anoiteceu sozinho? Tem um barco ali.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Conveniente, né? Putz, essa câmera às vezes dá uma loucura quando ela entra no lugar.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means
Hold
our
on.
village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah.
Did you pay the bill?
You're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Porra. Quanto que será 90 precursor orbs em real?
They want me to go into the jungle? Me?
Será que vale mais que o dólar?
I'd sooner wrestle an enraged flop-flop.
Ah.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Vocês só querem alguma coisa só de mim, seus imprestáveis. É pra lá, né? Ou é pra cá? Ou tanto faz? Vamos explorar mais um pouquinho. Eita!
My, what a horrible
You don't look so
Do
good
nada,
yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainfish. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely.
Caraca.
Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Parece que todo mundo tá me prometendo um power cell aí. Eu já perdi a conta de quantos favores eu tenho que fazer. Será que ele alcança aqui? Alcança.
What a weird-looking thing! I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Eita, rapaz. Aê. Que eu já vim. Tinha um outro lado da ponte ali que tinha esses precursores aí. Se tem alguma coisa aqui atrás. Sempre checando.
Hey! Little furry
Caramba.
dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Sempre se hidratar.
I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I can't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a parcel if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Em algum momento eu acredito que sim. Sentinel Beach.